All right. Hey guys, my name's Austin Matthews, and I'm here in the truck with Mr. Camryn Youngblood. Camryn's been with Matthews Electric for a little over 3 years now, and he's the first participant in our new podcast we're going to start doing monthly. And so the goal here is to focus more on Camryn and what he's done, what he does here at Matthews Electric, and why he's even an electrician. We're gonna make this about Camryn today. So, Camryn, how's it going?
It's pretty good. Can't complain today.
I wonder if everyone could tell this is the first time we've ever done something like this.
Oh, absolutely.
It'll get better with time. Yeah, every time.
So, little backstory on the Camryn. Started out very young in the electrical industry. My dad, my granddaddy, my uncle are all electricians. Over time, I gained a major interest in doing electrical work, wiring houses, the troubleshooting process, the customer base, day-to-day process. So, started when I was probably 8 years old. Under houses, pulling wire, roughing in big residential properties, just custom built houses on weekends and holiday vacations from school and odd and end breaks. From there, once I graduated high school, I started out in the union, worked there for 3 years. Didn't really care for the politics side, but enjoyed the people I met and the group of electricians that I got the honor to work with, and then decided that I would like to actually be more in the housing industry, so got into doing service calls. From there, it just kind of evolved into more and more, and one day Mr. Matthews here gave me a call and offered me a position here. It was great, a lot closer to home than what I was doing. I'm more locally involved with my community and my family now. So working here has been absolute game changer for me.
Let's be honest. I didn't call you and offer you the job. You just called me and pestered me for like 6 months.
This is true.
Because
It kind of worked out.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. Yep, you kept calling me and saying, look, this is what I'm going to do. This is what we're going to do. You're just going to have to let me do it. I was like, no, keep doing it. No, I don't know about all that. And finally, it was just like, all right, let's give it a shot. And you've been here ever since. 3 years and 2 months, something like that.
Been a pretty good,
longest standing employee by 1 month.
It's a pretty good run with all of us, I'd say. All the guys are great. We've evolved from 3 original guys to now we have 12 people on payroll.
Got 12 people full-time. We got 2 part-time. We got 14 total, actually.
So, a little short for what I...
I remember Big Ben and Santi.
Yeah. I forget that those guys hang out at the shop.
But yeah. I forget that it was just me, you, and Paul, and then me, you, and Nathan for a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, Nathan and Phil, I guess.
Yeah, 3, then 4, then back to 3.
Good times. So, what are some things you enjoy the most about, not just what you do, but just being an electrician in general?
Being able to help the people around us and the community around us, not only people who call us off of Google, is more of a accomplishment that your friends, your family, your co-workers or ex-co-workers, and heck, at this point now we're having some of our old school teachers call us for problems at their house.
Yeah.
And that to me is mind-blowing, because I know for certain there was probably a few teachers that thought I wasn't going to amount to nothing. So now that they have to call me for their problems, it kind of works out, and that's one of the biggest benefits, I would say, is having the knowledge to do things that most people can't do on a daily basis.
Right. Well, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. What, this is a good question. What's been your favorite job we've done together? Not just here, but, another thing, me and Camryn have worked together on and off for, I guess 10 years at this point, man. So
At least.
what is your favorite thing we've worked on? Or just by yourself. What is your favorite thing you've ever worked on? Favorite job you've ever been a part of?
Honestly, one of our good friends and clients, Brantley Wilson's backyard. He kind of gave us free range to design his lighting aspect in the backyard, and I think it turned out amazing, and
Yeah.
we had all control over that. So that one, to me,
That is a really
great process to look at versus just somebody calling us and saying, hey, I need this, and this, and we just do what they want us to do versus.
Yeah. The funny thing is, Brantley's backyard inspired my front yard. I wanted, he had those, that little thing right by the pool for his kids to play on, and that actually, I took that idea and built a little play area for my son in our front yard. So that's a good one, man. Brantley's house is awesome. Yeah. So now I guess that's probably why Brantley always calls and asks for Camryn every time he calls in, not Austin. So fair enough.
Absolutely.
So what's a day in the life of Camryn look like right now?
A typical day would be show up to the shop, kind of get bearings on what jobs I have ahead of me for the day, what the clients are calling in, asking for, making sure that we're going to have the availability on top of if I have any materials that I could take with me to benefit the customer in this situation. Showing up to multiple houses every day, walking through problem issues or future expansion quotes, just making sure that customers are getting exactly what they want or what they need in the same aspect. Going through designing a few options for these customers, seeing where their mind is and what's more economically affordable for these people and how we can help them, not just going out telling them a single price and rolling on.
Right.
Typically being either the problem solver or the bearer of bad news at the end of the day.
Okay.
So sometimes it's great, sometimes it's very upsetting for customers and irritating in all aspects, but
yeah,
you take the good with the bad.
It's never fun rolling up to someone's house and taking up in the meter or something and seeing like, oh wow, like this isn't going to be a repair, this is going to be a replacement.
Yes.
And it's like, it's right before Christmas. These guys didn't plan for this. We went through this 3 days ago, Tuesday. We had a customer call in, and then I actually was the one that went through the call and showed up, and he's like, yeah, we just need to change this breaker. This happened before. It's like, okay, man, cool. And opened up the meter, and the breaker just smelled like melted plastic, and it's all melted now, and it's like, man, this guy's day is about to be ruined. But I enjoy being able to, I think one of my favorite parts is almost being able to ease the pain a little bit. Like, hey man, this stinks, there's no way around it. It definitely stinks, but let's see how we can make this as painless as possible. Well, let's get you at least back together, powered back up, cleaned up and whatnot. So
Fair enough. I guess I could ask you the same question.
okay.
What was your favorite project we have worked on together?
Brantley's was definitely a good one. Let's see. I don't know, man. I don't know if I really have a favorite. Like, we've done some really cool stuff over the years. Not to go too far back, but the first thing we ever did together was changing out a bunch of lights and freezers at gas stations. I think that was my favorite because it was just so bad.
Yes.
It was so terrible that it's like now I can look back at it and just laugh so much because it's like, hey, I'm glad we never have to go back and do that again.
Yes.
But B, it's just so bad. Oh man, it was so bad.
You never know how bad a cooler can really get until you're tearing it apart. I will say that.
So I'm glad we have took the step into doing just residential work, my friend.
Yes.
Be glad to get to work with homeowners and not corporations and not deep freezers and coolers at gas stations. But
Yes.
regardless, well, man, I think that about wraps everything up. Anything you got to say before we finish up?
No, I think that's covered everything for today. I'm sure we'll have more of these little podcasts coming out, being viewed by everybody, so just keep your eyes open.
Y'all, please don't make fun of us too bad, because this was a rough first attempt.
Very rough.
Nonetheless, appreciate y'all listening. Have a good day.